Hello everyone. Today we are going to take up a chapter on grammar where we are going to revise actually the basics. We are going to revise the basics associated with grammar. And what are we going to study? We are going to study nouns, pronouns, verbs and adverbs. Nouns, pronouns, verbs and adverbs. English grammar is very important, and in any examination you are going to face some questions definitely on English grammar. So that is why you should have a thorough understanding regarding grammatical terms and etc. Many students get scared because of grammar. You shouldn't be like that. Grammar forms a very important part of the English section. Now, what will be the types of questions in grammar? You may have fill in the blank question. In fill in the blank question, you'd be given a question. There would be blank space. Looking at the blank space, you will have to tell what would be the correct thing to be put there. There could be error identifications. Error identification exercises are those exercises where you have errors and you find out what is the error in the sentence. Third, there would be sentence corrections. Sentence correction type of sentences are those where a wrong sentence would be given and you would have to correct and write it. So for that you have to first identify the error, then only you would be able to correct it. So such questions can also be there. The questions can be handled very easily, and remember, grammar is like mathematics. So if you do the grammar questions correctly, no marks would be deducted. आपका मार्क कोई काट भी नहीं सकता. इसलिए ग्रामर के क्वेश्चंस को अच्छी तरह से समझो और करने की कोशिश करो. Now, how can you develop your language? जो आपकी इंग्लिश की ग्रामर है उसे आप कैसे डेवलप कर पाओगे? For that, actually, you will have to work on 4 things. You would have to read a lot. You would have to read anything like prose, poetry, storybooks, and not only with good reading habit, you will have to read magazine, newspaper in English. If you don't have a newspaper or magazine, don't worry. You can download e-newspaper that is there on the websites. Download that, read that. This helps you. So whenever you have any free time, read English. Today, we are going to focus on some small concepts associated with grammar. They are noun, pronoun, verbs and adverbs. Noun. What is a noun? Noun is a naming word. It talks about a name. Name of what? Name of a person, name of a place, or name of a thing. So it could be the name of a person, like Ramesh, a man, deer, cat, tiger, lion, hog. So these are names of things. Place like Delhi, city, village. Thing like bottle, glass, laptop, the tabla. So these are things. There could be 5 types of noun. 1. Proper noun. 2. Collective noun. 3. 2. Common noun. 3. Collective noun. 4th. Abstract noun. 5th. Material noun. So we need to understand what these things are. When I say proper noun, if I talk about proper noun, I am talking about one particular name. Okay? When I say common noun, proper noun could be Ramesh, Ram, Sita, Geeta. So this is a proper noun. I am talking about one particular name. When it comes to common noun refers to anything or any living thing. Like for example, people. If I say, it refers to living people, right? If I say deer, it refers to living deer. So they don't have a proper name, but they are a noun. Deer means all the deers of the world. Dog means all the dogs of the world. But you can name a dog. You can call a dog a tiger. You can call a dog Tummy, a Tommy. So whatever you call it to be, that is the proper noun. But dog is a common noun. What is a collective noun? Collective noun is a collection. Collective noun is a collection. Collection in the sense, a group, right? So group of nouns like a bunch of flowers, a bunch of flowers, a class of students. So these are collective nouns. Abstract noun are the nouns which are not clearly understood, which cannot be clearly understood. Let's understand. Well, I will like to give an example. Suppose I say truth. You can understand truth means satyata, but then you don't know how to measure truth. Can you touch truth? So when you can't do that, that is abstract. तमे ताकू छुई परिबनी, तुमे ताकू धरी परिबनी, गणी परिबनी, केवल बुझिबो कि ओके एटा. Suppose I say God, you know that this is abstract now. But if something is material, if something is concrete, उसको छू सकते हो, that is called as a material noun. So these could be the different types of noun. Proper noun, I will like to give some examples for your reference. Proper noun, suppose Ram, Sita, etc. These are proper nouns. Collective noun like bunch, army. These are collective nouns, they refer to group. Common noun like people, dog, man. Abstract noun, these are idea like truth, honesty. Material noun that can be touched, felt. So material nouns could be key, bottle, like this. Now rules of noun use. Proper nouns are sometimes called as, can be used as a common noun. जैसे Amitav is the Gandhiji of our class. But if you are using Amitav as Gandhiji, Gandhiji is actually a proper noun. Gandhiji is a proper noun. Why is it a proper noun? Because it is the name of any person. So Gandhiji is a proper noun. Amitav is also a proper noun. लेकिन ये sentence में क्या कहा? Sentence ने कहा Amitav is the Gandhiji of our class. मतलब गांधीजी जेमती ऑनेस्ट लोक अमिताभ मध्य सेमिति गोटे ऑनेस्ट लोक. सो अमिताभ होची आम क्लास रो गांधी. हियर गांधीजी डज नॉट मीन महात्मा गांधी. हियर द वर्ड गांधीजी रेफर्स टू द क्वालिटी ऑफ गांधी like truthful, non-violent, etc. So here we are using one name Amitav as a proper noun, another name Gandhiji, we are using it as a common noun. Here you have to put the before it. उससे पहले आप the बिठाओगे. Next, rule of number. There are singular and plural nouns. I say table, tables is plural. Pen, pens is plural. But remember, हमेशा nouns का plural form में s नहीं डाला जाता. For example, deer. Deer का singular जो word है, plural वही word है. So deer was caught, deer were caught. ऐसे कुछ noun है जहां पे हम plural में s add नहीं करते. So according to that, the verb would be adjusted. What are such words? Sheep, deer, apparatus, species, series, 100, dozen, hair. These are some nouns which have the same in singular and plural. उनका singular और plural दोनों same रहता है. Next example. Sheep is grazing. Sheep are grazing. Sheep is grazing. Sheep are grazing. So this is how you use. Another. Some words like dozen, 100, even if you put a plural number before it. Example, I paid 800. You don't say I paid 800s. But after rupees, you shall write rupees because it is more than 1 rupee. He paid 800 rupees for the pair of shoes. India again lost the series. So series is singular, series is plural. They have same meaning, but singular and plural form are not different. Nouns with large number are used both as singular and plural. जो noun है large numbers के, उनको singular और plural दोनों की तरह use किया जाता है. For example, 300 people attended the function. 300 people attended the function. 300 लोग function attend किए. Hundreds of people attended the party. Saha loka. So when you talk about hundreds of people, you refer to many people. Too many people. Clear? So that is how you shall use it. We can use the same for dozen, pair, scores. Dozens of bananas were lying. Score means 20. Scores of people were coming. Thousands of ways are used. Consider two examples. Coca-Cola paid lakhs of rupees to Amir Khan for promoting their product. Here, lakhs of rupees means a very high amount of money. Nobody actually knows how much Coca-Cola paid that to Amir Khan. But if you want to make it countable, like for example, I bought 2 dozen of bananas. So here it is not very high number, it is only 2 dozen. So वहाँ पे S नहीं करते. So when you are talking about a very huge number, then put S. If you are not talking about a very huge number, you talk about without S. Now, tell which sentence is correct. Since long no news has been heard. बहुत दिनों से कुछ news नहीं आया. Since long no news have been heard. इन दोनों sentences में कौन सा correct है? यहाँ पे the first one is correct, but the second one is wrong. Why? Because कुछ ऐसे nouns हैं जिनमें की s रहने के बावजूद वहां पे s रहता है, फिर भी वो प्लूरल नहीं होते, उनको प्लूरल नहीं किया जाता. जैसे न्यूज, फिजिक्स, मैथमेटिक्स, पॉलिटिक्स, गैलोज. means, billiards, ethics, summon, innings वगैरह यहाँ पे नहीं किया जाता, प्लूरल नहीं किया जाता, ये सिंगुलर ही है। पॉलिटिक्स इज नॉट माई कप ऑफ टी, इसका अर्थ यह है कि मैं पॉलिटिक्स में काम नहीं कर सकता। आई रिसीव्ड मेनी समन्स, आई रिसीव्ड समन्स। सचिन वंस अगेन प्लेड अ सुपर्ब इनिंग्स, सचिन ने एक बहुत ही अच्छा इनिंग्स खेला। सो लाइक दिस यू आर गोइंग टू डू, even though here is s, even though here there is s, it does not have any plural form. Tell which sentence is correct. The spectacles that you are wearing are really very nice. The spectacles that you are wearing is really nice. The spectacles that we are wearing are very nice. The spectacles that you are wearing is really nice. Which one is correct? Here, the first one is correct, but the second one is wrong. The second one is actually wrong. Why is it wrong? You have to remember. It is wrong because there are some words in English which always come in pairs. That is why they are plurals. Trousers. Trousers refers to two pipes of cloth. कपड़ों के दो पाइप को हम ट्राउजर कहते हैं मिला के। सो ये है ट्राउजर्स। आर्म्स, फिर भी से आर्म्स, आर्म्स I refer to both arms. Drawers, assets, scales, arms, thanks, cards, ashes, riches, premises, scissors, credentials, proceeds, ये सारे हमेशा जब भी हम इसे यूज करते हैं प्लूरल करके ही यूज करते हैं। Now, another rule. Tell which sentence is correct. The cattle was grazing in the field, या फिर the cattle were grazing in the field. The cattle was grazing in the field or the cattle were grazing in the field. Here, A is wrong, B is correct. A is wrong, B is correct. Why? Because when it is cattle, it is a group noun, collective noun. गायों के झुंड को कैटल कहते हैं। सो झुंड में बहुत सारे गाय होते हैं, तो उसे हम प्लूरल की तरह समझते हैं। हालांकि इसमें एस नहीं है। We don't make cattles. बहुत जन इंग्लिश को कहती I am meeting many peoples. That is wrong English. The correct English is I am meeting many people. यहाँ पे s add नहीं किया जाएगा because these are all plurals. These are all plurals. People, public, folk, mankind, poultry, sheep, police, gentry, peasantry, bulk, majority. ये सारे जो nouns आप देख रहे हो यहाँ पे, ये सारे nouns plural ही हैं। The majority are with the leader. The majority are with the leader मतलब बहुत से लोग leaders के साथ हैं। Police, though late, have come. हालांकि पुलिस को लेट हो चुका है, वो आ चुका है। पब्लिक वांट्स रिजल्ट्स, पब्लिक को रिजल्ट्स चाहिए। दैट इज हाउ यू डू दैट। नेक्स्ट, you see the third one actually is wrongly typewritten. It should be public want results. Next, some more words. Tell which sentence is correct. this project will lead to a lot of expenditures, or this project will lead to a lot of expenditure. In this case, A is wrong, because A एक ऐसा नाउन है जहां पे हम S नहीं डालते. ये नाउन हमेशा सिंगुलर की तरह यूज किया जाता है, जैसे एक्सपेंडिचर, फर्नीचर, इंफॉर्मेशन, मशीनरी. Don't say I need informations. There are some furnitures. These are wrong. You use furniture. Think them to be singular. So in this way, the furniture was bought last year. All the information was given to him. Don't say all the furniture were brought last year. All the information were given to him. Don't use that. Next, some nouns in the plural are very different in their meaning. For example, I opened the letter and read its contents. Read its contents मतलब मु चिठीटा खोलिकी ता भितरे जहा जहा लेखा थिला सबु पढ़िली. Her face was fixed with a smile of pure content. ये दोनों वर्ड अलग हैं. This one is contents, this one is content. What's the difference? Contents means किसी चीज के अंदर जो है, जैसे कि बुक में जो जो लिखा रहता है उसे contents कहते हैं. लेकिन अगर मैं यूज करूं only content, it means satisfied, it means satisfaction. So उसके चेहरे पे संतुष्टि का भावना चमकुतिला. We must produce goods at competitive prices. हमें मार्केट के साथ कॉम्पीट करके सस्ते और अच्छे गुड्स बनाने हैं. यहाँ पे कॉम्पिटिटिव जो वर्ड यूज किया जा रहा है, we must produce goods at competitive prices. You mark here that goods, whatever word is used here as goods, this refers to चीजें. The conflict between good and evil is ages old. भला एवं खराब भितरे जो conflict चलीची सेटा बहुत पुराना. So यहाँ पे good refers to good मतलब अच्छा. But in the second sentence, this is goods, which means चीजें, things. Delights breathe the most polluted air in the world. One case we're using air, in another case we're using airs. One is polluted air, and another is airs. She was just putting on airs when she came to visit us, me. Put on airs मतलब हवा उड़ाना, माने बढ़ी चढ़ी की खाली कहवा. Last time जेते बेले से आसिला खाली बढ़े चढ़े की कहूतला. We should renounce the use of force to settle our dispute. Here force means bada. Whatever we do, whatever energy we spend to get the work done. Families of people who died as a result of services in the forces should not be ignored. So when I say forces, I am talking about army, navy. I was very excited on my return to my village. मोर रिटर्न, मोर फेरंदा. तो मैं जब अपने घर को लौट रहा था तो अपने रिटर्न को लेकर मैं बहुत खुश था. अर्ली रिटर्न्स, रिटर्न मतलब पैसे मार्केट से लौट आना. So early returns in the ballot indicate majority of the opposition. So here we have to always see in what meaning the noun is used. Now from where are you going to learn that? कि मैं जो sentence बना रहा हूँ वह सही है कि गलत है? How could you know that which one is right or which is wrong? Actually, for this, you have to make a friendship with dictionary. You need to take up a dictionary and always keep a dictionary with you. Whenever you study English, forget about English. Whenever you study any subject, use a dictionary. Because when you use the dictionary, you get to know few things. One, you get to know the meanings. Then in a word, for a word, there could be 3-4 meanings. Then you learn synonyms. Words with same meaning. आपको वो भी पता चल जाता है. After that, what you get to know from dictionary? By learning from dictionary, you can know the sentences. Sentences कैसे बनाए जाते हैं वो भी तुम्हें समझ में आ जाएगा. So make it a habit of these 3 things. Learn from a dictionary how to use a word. Now here are some examples given for the nouns. They are singular with their meaning. Advice, singular. Okay. Now the plurals are given here. Advice, advices. Respect, respects. When we use, you see, without s, in different cases it has different meanings. The word advice matlab kahaku bujheba, upadesh dawa. But advices mane hochi information. Respect mane kahaku regard daba, sanman daba. But regards mane hochi compliment. So like this, तुम्हें acquainted ही जाओ कितने बड़े को sentence टा use करा जाए. Not only that, the home assignment for you is that you need to make sentences. Using this and using these, you shall make sentences ताकि तुम्हें सही तरीके से पता चले कि क्या use किया जाता है. If you are not able to think of any sentence, don't worry, you can check with the help of a dictionary. Similarly, there could be some noun where the singular and plural form are actually different. Like you take apple, to make a plural, you add s. But when you do the same for some nouns, the words would change. Like agendum becomes agenda. Alumnus becomes alumni. Index becomes indices. Phenomenon becomes phenomena. Criterion becomes criteria. So like this, these changes happen. Some noun words have 2 plurals with different meanings. जैसे, here I have a brother and 1 sister. The meaning is sons from both same parents. I have 1 brother and 1 sister. Some nouns have 2 plurals with different meaning. So the plural form should be selected, which conveys the right meaning. For example, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. Right? Why should only select brethren to be allowed to attend the meeting? So what do you mean by the word brethren? Brethren, if I take the word, it refers to anyone who is not married. So why to allow brethren to the party? So those who are unmarried, those brethren, brahmacharis, unko meeting ko kyun bulaye? I took up my shoes and clothes like this. So you see here are some more examples of singular and plural. Die, dies. Die, dice. Genius, genius. Genius, genii, spirit. So you remember the meaning and how they are used. Now, rule of gender. Collective nouns, even when they denote living beings, are considered as neuter gender. Jaise, Shahrukh had a herd of cows. So here the word cows, whether it is a male cow or female cow, it's not very important. He kept a herdsman to look after her. He kept a herdsman to look after it. Your children and lower animals are also referred, young children and lower animals are also referred as neuter gender. Jaise boy, toy, right? His, its, वगैरह. When objects without life are personified, जिन चीजों का अर्थ नहीं है, लाइफ नहीं है, लेकिन उनको पर्सनिफाई किया जाए, जैसे हम बोलते हैं सूर्य देवता, धरित्री माता, द सन, समर, विंटर, टाइम, डेथ, ये सब केसेस में हम यूज करते हैं हिज और हर. द सन केम फ्रॉम बिहाइंड द क्लाउड्स with her brilliance and tore the veil of darkness. So ये उसका एक example था. Convention does not see brilliance as womanly quality but a manly one. So सूर्यं को लोकमाने देवता बोली भावन्ति, चंद्रं को सेमाने देवी बोली भावन्ति बाहरे. आम देशरे नुहे, ब्रिटिश देशरे. कारण से होची सॉफ्ट, सूर्य होचंती पावरफुल, एंग्री. Which sentence is correct? Earth grows round the sun in 365 days. The earth goes round the sun in 365 days. Can you calculate her speed? Can you calculate its speed? So her speed is definitely right. कहेंगे हमें पृथ्वी को माता हिसाब रे तुलना करू. जिते बेले तमे नाउन को यूज करूथबो, बेले बेले नाउन रो एपोस्ट्रोफी यूज करा जाए. रो माने एपोस्ट्रोफी. सो केमिति करिवो? सिंगुलर नाउन पछरे एस जोड़ दिया जिवो. फॉर एग्जांपल राम्स अकाउंट, शीतल्स पेन. सिंगुलर नाउन रे गोटे एपोस्ट्रोफी ऐड करा जाए. देयर आर टू मेनी हिसिंग साउंड्स. फॉर एग्जांपल जदी आमे कहिबा मोजेस, मोजेस रे एस ऑलरेडी अछि, पुनी एस बसेले असुविधा. सो सेति पे हमें केवल गोटे एपोस्ट्रोफी दो और एस दो ना. फॉर गुडनेस सेक सेठी मध्ये दरकार पड़ेनी, बिकॉज़ गुडनेस रो एंड रे एस अछि. प्लूरल फॉर्म रे हमें एपोस्ट्रोफी एस देई परिबा, किंतु जदी एस रे सरुथबो ताले हबनी. केवल हमें ओनली एपोस्ट्रोफी कॉमा ऐड करिबा. जदी men, children, एभली प्लूरल है कि एस रे न सरुथबो ताले एपोस्ट्रोफी देई हबो. राइट. नेक्स्ट, नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स. लेग ऑफ अ टेबल, यहाँ पे एस यूज नहीं किया जाता. आई डोंट से लेग्स अ टेबल. कंप्यूटर्स कीबोर्ड, you say keyboard of the computer, leg of the table. Like this we should use. Nouns that denote time, distance and weight. A stone's throw, year's time, earth's surface. They refer to place, time. They refer to time, distance and weight. गोटे पत्थर फोपाड़ले पहुंच जिवो, गोटे वर्षर समय, एई जगह रे हमें यूज करू apostrophe. Some common phrases. Some common phrases where apostrophe s is used are to his heart's content, wit's end, for goodness sake, etc. Eta सब जक English phrases तमे तले आगु टिके टिके पढ़ी पढ़ी जिवो, you'll get to know how they are used and what are their meanings. When a noun consists of several words, the possessive sign is attached to the last word. Queens of England habani, Queen of England's reaction, not like Queen apostrophe s England reaction. So pura endre ametaku baso, that is correct. When two nouns are in apposition, the possessive sign is put to the latter only. I am going to Stephen Hawking's, the scientist's country. I am going to Stephen Hawking, apostrophe cotijibo. The scientist's country. Stephen Hawking जो country रा scientist, वो सही country को जाऊँ. When two or more nouns show joint possession मतलब मिलकर कुछ चीजें अपने पास रखे हुए हों, we put possessive sign to the latter only. हम पिछले वाले में ही डालते हैं. जैसे Amitav and Ajitav are Bachchan ji's sons. So Bachchan ji is Amitav apostrophe s, Ajitav apostrophe s, father. This is incorrect. Ethi dekho Amitav ra, Ajitav ra. ए दीटा जाक jointly जणंकर पुआ ना, सेथिपाई double apostrophe दिया जीवनी लेखा जीवो is Amitav and Ajitav's father. When two or more nouns show separate possession, the possessive sign is put with both. The audience listened to Javed and Bajpayee's poem. ये दोनों अलग अलग हैं. जावेद गोटे सेपरेट लोक, बाजपेयी गोटे सेपरेट लोक. जावेद रो पोएम टा आउ बाजपेयी को पोएम टा अलगा. So you cannot put them together like Amitav and Ajitav's apostrophes. That is incorrect. So I hope you have understood how nouns are used, different types of nouns. It is better you do exercises to clearly understand them. So that ends today's class. We shall meet for the class in the next time.